back counting double-digit thousands stacks.
What is going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 18 Ultimate Team. So today, man, first things first, I did want to bring up one thing. I have mentioned it in the past couple of videos, and it was that my team is looking pretty weak compared to a lot of people's I'm going against. Guys, I am working on getting my team to a high overall. I don't think 84 is too terrible, but it's not that good for a guy that, usually, grinds to get a pretty damn good MUT team almost every year. There was a point in Madden where I would spend money to get a good team. Do not do that anymore. I really do not recommend doing that. So, I've been like full grind, but honestly, there have been other things that have just taken my focus away from Madden. So, it's kind of hurt my team and shit like that. But I am working on getting them to a higher overall, just kind of saving my coins, kind of figuring out what I want to do, if I want to continue to play solos or not, because they're so frustrating. But solos, man, they're pretty rewarding, and you guys will see. Well, I mean, they're kind of rewarding. I don't know. I still think it's annoying that every single card you get out of a solo is non-auctionable, but that's just me. Non-auctionable cards seem to just be the thing this year, guys. I think we might just have to deal with it and, realize that non-auctionable cards are here to stay, because I'm pretty sure they're doing it to keep the market fresh and keep cards at a higher price, all year long, just so it doesn't get saturated. It's probably why they're doing it, and it kind of sucks, because I really just am not a huge fan of non-auctionable cards, especially if the card sucks and you can't do anything with it other than throw it in a set for a fucking badge. So anyway, I'll talk about this more in just a second. You guys see this guy's first drive, he ends up missing the field goal. I don't know what the hell he was doing. This is actually a very good gameplay, and I will get into it once I kind of go over everything that I want to, as my dog is barking in the background. Django, if you bark, I swear to God, you mess up my video, man. It ain't gonna be good. But shit, man, my dog's always bothering me during videos. But the one thing I was gonna say was, like, people are saying my team is trash all the time. You guys don't have to comment that anymore, man. I'm telling you, my team's gonna get better. I'm gonna get better players. I'm grinding. I'm making sure that my team's at least somewhat decent. It's obviously not going to be the best team on YouTube. That's obvious. That's not going to be something that, I can. My dog is like sniffing under this door like it is his fucking job. But goddamn, my other dog must be outside that door. Shit, man, I'm talking about my dog too much. It's right there. Jamizo, while he gets in for the touchdowns, we do go up 7-0 in this game in the second quarter. But anyway, my team being bad, don't worry, it will be fixed. I will get good players, and you guys will see I already added some really good players, just I have not recorded a game with them because my internet right now is complete dog shit. For those of you that did miss last video, yes, my internet is not very good right now, so I'm a little bit scared to play games, but I should be able to get a couple of them in, at least record some, and get some videos out to you guys soon, so you can drop some gameplay with some of the new cards I have. I think I have like 5 new cards to debut, so I'm pretty excited to drop some videos on those cards for you guys. So now, getting into this game, you guys can see we're up 7-0, and this dude has the Cowboys uni, so I was like, okay, we got to beat the Cowgirls, man. I mean, for real, obviously, this dude probably picked the Cowboys unis at the beginning of the year. I really hate that you have to put like a silver token into a set to get actual team unis. Is right here. Stephon, too, at 65 speed, ends up picking up a fumble. There's no way this dude's end up going to the house, but he actually almost does, or he gets like, I don't know, he gives us a little sign of hope right there. And I don't remember what the hell I was saying, but you know what? Bottom line, what the fuck ever. Getting back into this gameplay, like I said, up 7-0. Mike Vick back on offense. Mike Vick, you guys know, he's going to be my QB for, I don't know how long. We'll be changing players that, it might be sooner than I thought for Mike Vick, after watching that play. This game was recorded, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days ago. And, I'm coming back and watching it. I forgot that happened. Mike Vick, man, he fumbles a lot. And you guys already know that. I've told you that he fumbles. I've told you, that's his biggest problem is fumbling. But he has a huge problem with fumbling sometimes. He'll get, he'll barely get hit. Maybe a side tackle and he'll fumble. But then there's games where he'll take hit sticks from Ray Lewis and not. I'm telling you guys, Mike Vick is like one of the weirdest / funnest cards in the game. It's ridiculous. But, of course, Mike Vick's accuracy has been killing me a little bit right there. LT gives us a scare, man. Ends up fumbling. LT doesn't usually fumble for me. He has like 89, maybe 90 carrying. I'm not sure what it is, but he usually never fumbles, so that was kind of a rare sight. But with 20 seconds left, we fire a dot downfield to Mike Wallace. That puts us easily in field goal range to the 15. But you guys already know I'm looking for the touchdown, man. 15 seconds left. That's just a dot. I forgot I even threw that, man. That was a dot on the run with Mike Vick to Zach Ertz, and that does put us up 14-7 in this game with 6 seconds left in the first half. So this guy gives us a little bit of a scare, but I think he was running with Christian Okoye. I'm not sure who that was. He actually gets the timeout with 1 second left, but he almost had like some crazy ass run at the end of half, which has happened to me before. If you guys do not know, I have had those crazy scores happen to me before half a lot. Like back in my Madden 17 videos, it happened like almost every single video. Swear to God. There was a string of videos, I swear to God, I gave up probably like 28 points within the last 30 seconds of each game. It was really bad. So luckily this year I've been able to hold off on that and been able to stop people, which is good. You guys can see right here, 4th and 2. This guy's trying to stop me. But we do end up looking, trying to run. I thought I had a lane. This guy uses it really, really well. And I make a bad play, and I run backwards 11 yards, and we get sacked, and it's 14-7 with him having the ball on the 30. And with him, he has Randall Cunningham, and then I don't know how the fuck he got away with that. That was the most retarded thing I've ever seen. He pitched that ball 10 yards into the air. 10 yards in the or 10 feet. 10 feet into the air. And his lineman catches it. His fucking lineman. That guy looked like Zach Martin. Like, Zach Martin ain't catching shit, man. He's a good blocker. I'll give him that. But there's no way he's catching that, man. So, with 2 minutes left in the third quarter now, Randall Cunningham, this guy really, he's running around with Cunningham a lot. It's basically the battle of the mobile QBs right now. Cunningham versus Vick. This guy ran a lot with Vick, or ran a lot with Cunningham, my bad. I ran a lot with Vick. It's just the way things go. But this guy, after that pitch, I was upset. I was really upset. But the fact that he just kept dink and dunking and moving the ball on me was just frustrating the fuck out of me. His 1st and goal. Finally, we get to him for a sack. Took forever, but Nigel Bradham's 2nd sack of the game. 2nd and goal. Should have been a pick. Should have been a pick. That's all I can say, man. That was right to Ryan Kerrigan. And Kerrigan actually has really good catching for, you know, a 3-4 linebacker. So I was really surprised that he dropped that because he usually catches everything that comes his way. But right now, 14-10 with 38 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm not really sure, or I wasn't sure how I was supposed to really move the ball because this guy started to stop me. He started sending some really heavy blitzes, and it just made me make reads like that. And I make a terrible, terrible, terrible read, and I end up putting this guy back into the game. I had been moving the ball decently throughout the game. I'd put up 14 points, and then, I don't know, man. I just got flustered on offense. We throw that pick, and in the third quarter, late in the third quarter, going into the fourth, this guy could possibly take the lead, man. You know, if he gets a touchdown, he's up. So, I mean, we got to make a stop right now. So, 3rd and 13, sure enough, we do make the stop after a very, very scary missed tackle. But 4th and 3, he decides to go for it, and that actually proves to be a very good decision as it is a 8-yard touchdown pass to Martellus Bennett, man. Now, I don't use this word very often, but rarely ever. When that happened, man, I was triggered as fuck. I mean, for real, man, it was like, for real, a fucking out route beats me on the goal line. The guy didn't even run it at the base of the goal line or the back of the, you know, the back of the end zone. He ran it in the middle of the fucking end zone. Usually nobody does that unless you're throwing a high point. He just threw a normal out route, and I don't know, man. 2 minutes left. We have to put together a game-winning drive. Mike Vick has to put the team on his back right now to get us in to field goal range at least, and possibly a touchdown to win this game with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Right here, taking off with Vick, making sure we don't get hit. You guys see, I made sure I slid just to make sure that they did not, you know, get some sort of suction tackle on me. Right there, we try to run, do not get anything. 3rd and 5, rolling out with Vick once again. I don't know how this dude has not put a spy on, but we take off again. 7 rushes for 80 yards for Vick, and we decide to run with LT, and LT breaks it outside. LT gets close and gets the first down, man. He is a guy away from taking that to the end zone. 1st and 10, Mike Vick looking again, seeing yards, taking off, getting down at the 2-yard line, and we decide to run with James Owali. I'm going to say James Owali at the 2-yard line. We end up getting tackled. 3rd and 2, looking for somebody. We don't see anything. This guy plays really good defense, keeps me contained, and we actually end up getting sacked at the 27-yard line. You may think, Russ, what the fuck was that? That was completely stupid. Honestly, I have an easier time kicking intermediate field goals than shorter field goals. I don't know why. I always seem to like really fuck up my timing with those. So I did not purposely get sacked back there. Plus, if I would have thrown it away, probably would have been grounding. But you know, we'll take it. You know, we'll take the tie. 22 seconds left. This guy fair catches it at the 1-yard line. That is a fucking plot twist of the century right there. 1st and 10 at the 1-yard line. We send pressure, and way to ruin a great fucking moment, Russ, as he ends up firing a dot, and all of a sudden he's just right out of there to the 18-yard line. He ends up throwing it away inside the pocket. Didn't really matter. You know, if I would have accepted it, he would have had one more play. If I declined it, we go to OT, so I wasn't going to give him one more play. Even if, you know, there was a chance of a pick six or something happening or him making a stupid play, I'd rather just take my chances and go ahead and go to OT. And thank God, when we go to OT, we get the ball. So 17-17. And we get hit with like some crazy blitz out of, I don't know, some ancient book of magic wisdom or some shit. I don't know what the hell that was, but it came at me like 2 spider monkeys off the edge. I don't know. Let me know who can who can catch that phrase from that movie. I don't know. What would that be? A quote from the movie? Right there. Jameez Owali on 3rd and 7. I'm getting sidetracked. We end up hitting him for a huge gain. Down to the 39 in opponent territory. 1st and 10. Mike Vick rolling out, looking and firing a dot to Zach Ertz on the sideline to the 14-yard line. 13 for 15 with Vick. Play action to Tomlinson rolling out to the right. And we have, wow. We had Zach Ertz wide open, and Mike Vick could not make the throw, man. So 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. We get in the end zone. We win. We take off with Vick. We get inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. 10 rushes for 100 yards with Mike Vick. And LaDainian Tomlinson fights his way into the end zone for the touchdown, as we do end up getting the win in overtime, man. Hopefully I made that somewhat exciting towards the end. I'm not very good at the exciting moments. I'm more chill, talk about the entire game, but hopefully that was somewhat exciting. So anyway, you guys just stick around, check out the stats if you want. Anyway, I did hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.